Virgo Daily Horoscope for August 3, 2022. Daily Horoscope. Today the Sun is in conjunction with the Moon. With this aspect you will be more aware of yourself, more contemplative. You may be nearing the end of a great cycle of many incarnations. An older soul with an understanding of your place in the larger scheme of things. You may prefer fewer new beginnings, but they will be of greater importance. Your mood may be changeable and some of your behavior may seem strange to others. However, you should be comfortable expressing a unique side of your personality. The Moon sextile Uranus causes you to lower your inhibitions and is what facilitates change and excitement in your life. This is also a good time to break old habits and replace them with something new and productive. With Chiron in Aries you may be traumatized by the fact that despite all your efforts you are not successful because you are not very proactive and assertive. You lack the proper dose of healthy aggression that is needed in a competitive society to survive competition with those who are too aggressive and ruthless. You usually compensate for this with overactivity, but the results never match the effort you put in. You could be very receptive and sensitive to the emotions of the partner today. With Pisces in your 7th house, you concentrate and work so hard to deepen commitment and sentimental emotions, that you can discover aspects of yourself that you did not know existed. If you get a person who vibrates on the same frequency, you will be building a very solid life as a couple. Your friends can help you progress. You observe that certain people can no longer be part of your life because they do not lead you in the right way and they do not bring you anything. Free yourself from toxic people. Now is the perfect time to gather, share and communicate with your loved ones. Indeed, you are deeply willing to listen and please those around you. So, take full advantage of it because you will derive great satisfaction from it. The sky appeals to your emotions and disturbs the love the game, but this should lead to a strengthening of your relationship if you manage to express your legitimate needs to the other. The stars will make you rather authoritarian. But you will be clever enough for your spouse to see nothing but a remarkable spirit of initiative. He will approve of all the decisions you make. But you will not take advantage of the situation to behave like a domestic tyrant. Cheer. Daily Tarot Reading. Your ego will stand in the way of your personal ambitions. One moment, you will be giving priority to your own needs and completely ignoring those of everyone else. The next, you will be seeking the advice and support of those around you. Your poor judgment will cause you to make mistakes. Some people in your life may attempt to deceive you. Seeing that you will be going through a period of emotional vulnerability, you should try to work on your self-confidence and do as follows: listen, think, decide and be understanding. Daily Career Tarot. You are starting to look at a professional and financial matter that has been troubling you more clearly. You have learned to keep your feet on the ground and your head on your shoulders. You went through a period during which your fantasies and sentimentality wouldn't let you accept reality. Now you are capable of conducting your business and financial affairs with reason and of building a more solid foundation for the future. However, your fears are still holding you back from wholeheartedly pursuing your ambitions. Your intuition will help you make the right decisions, so make sure you listen carefully to your inner voice. Health. Not everything in life is work. You should be more aware of your physical health since the nature of Aquarius in your 6th house makes you very professional in everything you do and you can spend a lot of time detailing your work. Aspect that leaves you no time to exercise, so the lack of movement can affect your joints and blood circulation. Make way for action. Do you feel the need to be on the move and fill up on adrenaline? So to satisfy your fearlessness, bet on outdoor sports such as horse riding, surfing, climbing and exciting activities such as bungee jumping or a jet ski race. Your energy will allow you to enjoy this day 100%. You will indeed benefit from a very good basic resistance, which will protect you from fatigue and small contagious diseases. Work. You love when the workflow flows in a friendly and free environment. Work harmony and good teamwork encourage you to get the best out of each project, but you like the whole team to commit in the same way that you do. Aquarius in your 6th house generates a very unusual creative approach that you take to the work area on a day-to-day basis and that makes you successful. Your day has strong moments, you could have some important surprises or feel at the center of some common projects. If you have to work late, you will be rewarded. In work, you will succeed in channeling your energy well towards the achievement of your objectives. You will master your taste for independence, so as not to clash unnecessarily with your superiors. Money and luck. For now you love the good life and the comforts when traveling. You must take into account that Aquarius in your house 2 does not skimp on pleasing the body without thinking about where the money will come from to cover the expenses. But if you manage your expenses correctly, it is enough for everything. This day is very important for financial affairs. Luck smiles on you, but be careful all the same. You will have unforeseen costs that you could avoid by canceling certain activities that you had planned. You shouldn't have too many financial worries this time around. Provided, of course, to remain sufficiently cautious. True, Saturn has ceased to affect your budget balance, which should lead to real improvement. But don't forget that there will always be the moon in your sky, which can play tricks on you if you spend too much or lack good sense. Love. The high degree of self-esteem that you handle today can generate a lot of pedantry and rigidity when it comes to courtship. The strong personality of pride that Capricorn generates in your 5th house also contributes to this behavior. If you don't do it intentionally, you should work on being more flexible. No question of forgetting you in your story, you should rather invite your partner to look in the same direction as you. Your friends can also favor your plans and help you open up a brighter future. Single, you could feel a certain weariness in your romantic relationships. This weariness, due in large part to professional worries, will be accentuated by the uncomfortable position of Mercury in your sky. Do not indulge in gloom or pessimism. Suddenly, the person who shares your life will appear to you in a very different light, and misunderstanding could settle in your relationship. Only dialogue will prevent you from getting there. Cupid is in full form. Romance is in the air and is sending out strong signals of love. You are supportive of your partner and have been effectively answering their concerns. The past few days have been hard and you two have handled it well. All it now requires is a slight more patience and understanding. An intimate dinner with your partner's family is on the cards. If you are planning to propose, now would be a very good time to do so as the time is very favorable. If proposing today, go for a ruby ring as it signifies the passion in the two of you. Your partner has had his/her share of tough times too. Therefore, being a bit more supportive will be extremely essential and will give your relationship brownie points. Your partner is already bowled over by your charm. All that requires is clever and good use of the time you spend together by spending it in intimate chats and enrolling for commonly enjoyed activities together. Enrolling for adventure is an inherent trait in the two of you. Therefore, planning a quick getaway will be a great idea. Water sports will be advisable as water is as fluid as your nature and the resonance will give an interesting boost to your relationship. A simple meal between the two, if present with candlelight, will be extremely good. Spend the mealtime with small talk and reminiscence. All is well and romantic in your love life. Lucky colors: beige, tan brown. Lucky numbers: 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Love Tarot card. Today's Love Tarot card is the Death card. Although many people react with fear to this card, it rarely presages little physical death. In tarot terms, death is the necessary first step to transformation. You or your partner ends the relationship. The breakup opens the door to you finding new love. It can also mean the end of one phase of your relationship as your partnership undergoes a major transformation. If one of you has always been the breadwinner supporting the household, you now switch roles. The Death card sometimes means the death of some illusion. If one person in a couple idealize the other, a more realistic image replaces those rose-colored glasses. Or friends who played a major role in your life could move across the country. The Death card sometimes means it is time to shed some bad habits which could hurt the relationship. This card's message is to accept change gracefully,